Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy summer. I mean, it's been summer for a while technically, but we are right in the middle of my favorite time of the year. And I'm taking full advantage of it. Oh, my glasses are dirty. I'm taking full advantage of it. We've been in the pool, my hair is still kind of wet after my shower, and my son only has, I don't know, about a month left of summer vacation. And he requested spicy chicken pasta. And I am going to show you how I make it. Let me gather my ingredients and I'll show you what we've got. Okay, so it's got chicken in it, the spicy chicken pasta, and I took that out to defrost in some water earlier today. And some of the other ingredients are right here, which is tomato sauce. So when I make pizza, we don't usually use all of the can of tomato sauce, so I freeze it, I label it, and that's what this is. And normally I use just a regular sized can of tomato sauce. And this is mushrooms that have been sauteed and then frozen. Normally I use fresh mushrooms, but I wasn't going to the store today because that's my thing for at least this week, hopefully next week. I'm not going to the store. I use a jar of Alfredo sauce, some crushed red peppers, and some pasta. There'll probably be some butter, some olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper, that kind of thing. Let's turn on some lights. Okay, let's get this going. I want to get this pan going for my chicken. Oh, and there's Godzilla barking. And this is for my pasta. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get some olive oil in the pan because I want to kind of toast up just a couple of these red pepper flakes. Now my son likes it spicy. Well, I guess I should say my son likes it spicier than my husband does. So it's always hard for me to strike that balance. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. So it's not very many, and I hope you can see those. It's kind of a dark pan. I guess I should have chose a different pan, huh? We're gonna get those. I guess I'm just infusing the oil a little bit with the red pepper flakes. I wanna burn my red pepper flakes. There we go. It's a hot pan. Okay, we need to turn this down just a little bit so it'll cool off. I don't want it quite that hot. And I'm gonna go ahead and add in, these were fresh mushrooms that were probably gonna go bad before we had the chance to use them. So I went ahead and sauteed them up, I don't know, a couple of months ago. I don't remember what the label said. I always label my stuff in the freezer because I will forget what it is. But anyway, those are fresh mushrooms that were sauteed and frozen. And that's just the olive oil and stuff that it was sauteed in. I'm gonna add that to the pan. I'll let that simmer a little bit. I'm going to add some onion powder. Sprinkling of that. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was garlic powder. This is onion powder. They are labeled. I'm gonna put some fresh cracked pepper in there. Ooh, it's smelling good. And then I like to use garlic salt instead of plain salt in most applications. So just a little sprinkling of that. Give that a stir. Okay, this is cooked for a little bit. I think the chicken is pretty close to being done. So I'm gonna start making the sauce now. And the sauce is super easy. I have a jar of Alfredo sauce. open that up and put that in. I am going to turn the heat down just a little bit. I'm going to get some water so I can rinse out all the yummy Alfredo sauceness in here. Put the lid back on and give it a shake. Okay, and then this is about, I have no idea how big these containers are, but it's probably about a jar of, or not a jar, but a regular size can. I think there's 16 ounces of tomato sauce. Maybe a little more. That's okay. So this has got the water in it, and I'm gonna pour it in there so we can get all of that sauce out. And then we're gonna pour it. Whoops, I guess we didn't get all of that sauce out. Okay, that's good. Okay, we're gonna mix this up real good. And I think I'm gonna go ahead, oops. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the pasta water right here. Okay, this has come to a nice simmer. Looks like everything is well incorporated. I'm gonna give it a little taste. See if it needs any additional seasonings. Okay, well, it's a little heavy on the tomato sauce today, but that's okay. I think we need a little bit more salt. I'm gonna put a little bit more garlic salt in there. Because that sauce, the tomato sauce was unseasoned. It was just plain old tomato sauce. With a little more pepper. And then the Alfredo sauce had, you know, Alfredo seasoning to it. You know, butter, cheese, cream, yum. You know, I might add a little bit of heavy cream to this just to bring down the tomato-ness of it. Let's see if I have any. But right here we've got the water boiling. And I'm gonna turn it down. I have it on my boost, on my speed boost setting. I don't want it quite boiling that hard because it might boil over. And now I'm gonna put in a pound of pasta, give or take. My glass is fogged up. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe one more scoop. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Don't worry, my counter is clean. Is that it? Okay. You want this to boil. I don't want it to cook it all the way in the water because I'm going to drain it and add it back into the sauce and let it finish cooking a little bit in the sauce. And I'm going to see if I have any heavy cream. Priscilla, stop banging your tail on the wall. Okay, so I have a little bit of heavy cream. Pour, I don't know, a quarter cup or so into the sauce just to, like I said, it was a little heavy on the tomato since I probably used more than I normally would use out of a can. I should have probably measured the tomato sauce. That's probably what I should have done right there. But no. Didn't want to dirty up a measuring cup. I should maybe even know how much those containers hold. That might be helpful too. Okay. Turn that down a little bit. I'm going to give it a taste, another taste, to see where we're at. Oh yeah. Okay. That was really good. It needed that little bit of heavy cream to take down the tomato a little bit. Okay, So I'm gonna basically turn that down to just like keep warm until the pasta gets done. Like I said, I don't want the pasta done all the way because I want to finish cooking it in the sauce. Check the pasta. I feel like it needs a little bit longer in the boiling water. Let me pull one out and taste it. Do you guys taste as you go? Or do you just... Okay. That is not done yet. However, I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna drain it and I'm gonna bring it back and put it in there in the sauce, and then it can finish cooking in the sauce and it will be perfect. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's a full pan, y'all. Full pan of yumminess. Look at how pretty and pink that is, although it looks kind of orange today. Well, it still tastes really good. Oh my goodness, God bless my husband. I hope you didn't hear that. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this simmer. So you can see the sauce is starting to, well, it's not as saucy as it was because that pasta is soaking up that sauce. And Lilu approves. This is a big old pan of pasta, y'all. Good thing my son likes this and will eat on it for days. I think it's about done. I'm gonna taste the pasta real quick. Oh yeah, it's so good. Okay. I'm gonna turn that off and call it done. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this recipe. We love it. We're gonna eat. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.